Hello, it's me Madeup here with a short video for you. In this video, I take you could say, into the realms of television from the mysterious world of Diffarius. In this clip, you're going to see a little bit of one of the spooky programs of the Diffarian network, as I'll call it, along with the close down of one of the strange channels. Well, we're almost out of time now for our programs on this Dear channel. Hope you very much have enjoyed it. We are now going to be going over to our final supper time roundup of the best things to have for supper tonight. After that, we will be closing this Dear channel for tonight. Okay, our recommended starter tonight for your great supper is this great chicken and chips meal available from most of our restaurants tonight. As you can probably see, it certainly is going to be a big tasty starter to what you'll be able to enjoy for your main course for supper tonight. So this hopefully will be very appealing to all you Diffarians, and they're serving them in most of the restaurants tonight. You can get more details on our forum. The chosen main course tonight is £1,050 to a full £2,000 of delicious venison and horse rolled into one. This is a tasty horria, and tonight most of the restaurants are doing horria for supper. This is our flavour of the night, tonight at Diffarius. So if this sounds great to you, hopefully you'll be able to either order one now by hitting the red button on your remote, or you'll be able to go out to a restaurant and have one already prepped there. These are best slow roasted, boiled or oven roasted. So hope you very much enjoy this delicious treat. Okay, we are now going to be going on to our final set of adverts before we close down Dear DG Dearo for tonight. Or as we just call it, the Dear channel, since most of these channels, some of them don't even have names at all. They're literally just logos. So I might stick to just calling it a Dear channel on this massive diffusion network. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow for more great entertainment. Fancy a tasty snack, whether it's in between meals or served alongside your meals? Then we have you covered at Cello's Fish and Chips, where we serve the finest fish and chips available, and a very big variety of fishes, if you know what I mean. Oh boy, red alert, our hungry foe is back. Let's get him the best one we can get from our ovens. Our delicious zebras certainly are a great filler for your night fill. They can be slow roasted. As you can see, they are seasoned to perfection and roasted in-house. Just the way this foal loves his zebra. Okay, Aristotle, your zebra's ready. Come and get it. He certainly is a cute customer, isn't he? Even though he is extremely hungry. And we certainly serve all very hungry customers here at Doe's Dine, with loads of delicious fills including this one. Doe's Dine, always dear to your belly. Tomorrow we'll certainly be talking about the best kills of the night, just like we did today. Hopefully you'll very much enjoy coming over for this delicious update tomorrow, where we'll be recommending not only the best kills but showing you what others have caught. You can catch it on any of the Diffusion channels round about 9 o'clock. Summertime would not be complete without a delicious bird. A tasty and juicy treat for you. That is why at Birds to Piata in Twilight Migraphia, we always have delicious birds ready for you. If you fancy one, then feel free to place an order with us, or hit the red button now to try one of our birds to yourself. At Birds to Piata in Twilight Migraphia. If you want some high class chat, you can go over to the chat channel of Birdolia and Kerna to see what we will be talking about over on the channel and Kerna, where our Stux will certainly be having a great quack late into the night, with an overnight chat room night owl that runs all night. Come and see what's going on Ankerna. And that's it from this dear channel for tonight. Hope you very much enjoyed all the content. I know that was a bit of a longer reel than we normally have before close down, but we did actually have a little shortage in running the adverts today, we were told. So due to that we had to run a few extra tonight, I'm afraid, before we closed down. Not to worry. Anyway, we are now going, well, pretty much we're going off air now. There will be a few other dear channels to keep you could say, occupied overnight. And I'm sure Ardarius will tell you about those new, well, you can certainly guarantee you'll get information about some of the programs that might be suitable to you from some of the other channels, probably after closure. So, have a very good night, my friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am now declaring close down. Good night. Yeah, the channels of the Diffusion network do take quite a long time to go off air, and they don't have the most exciting close downs. I'm gonna have to be honest, they're all quite similar to what you see here. And they're probably thinking, this is just a static logo with an anthem. Well, you might remember some channels used to close down like that in the past. I will confess that the Diffusion network is based on past TV rather than modern TV. It's based on when things looked a little bit more thrown together, but yet had a charm about them. That's what the Diffusion network is based on, and thanks to Stereo Diffusion I was able to generate all these weird and wacky logos for it. Like I said, this is actually a pirate copy of one of my own logos for a place called Blue Unicorn Kitchen. Needless to say, the D is normally a unicorn head. And it actually has, I think it has a moon behind it. It's actually also the logo of a channel from my main network, Nocturnal Paradise. Don't know if you'll ever get to see that. If you're interested, of course, let me know. But I don't know if you'll see many channels from the main network, because I've got quite a lot of personal stuff in there. That's just being quite honest why I would be a bit shadier about uploading content from those. Certain ones I could definitely do that don't have personal content, but we'll have to see. And some of them have copyrighted music, so I need to be careful. One thing I love though is that since I got the Pixabay library, I'm mainly just using it now. The Pixabay music. This is Valley of Waves, by the way, if you ever want to get yourself this bit of music. I'm going to try and record these all off by my head, the names of the different bits of music throughout this broadcast. Valley of Silence was on the news headline with the two wolves. These are all from Pixabay. The bird, the chicken advert was, I think it's called Angelic Ambient or something. I'll have to check that one for you. I think it's called something like Christmas Ambient. It's in the ambient section of Pixabay, and it was actually one of the first tracks I ever found. And in a few minutes we're going to see the test card of the Diffusion network, which you will recognise from the logo of Diffarius, although on the new Diffarius logo it's not too easy to see. Yes, this Valley of Waves piece of music is very, very long, I'll let you know. So that's why these channels have a sort of like quite sort of spooky send off, but this is the anthem sort of the Diffusion lands. That's sort of like the combined version of, well, mainly Diffarius. I suppose this is kind of Diffarius' TV anthem, though it's not actually their national anthem. I haven't fully decided on their national anthem yet. But Valley of Waves is pretty much one of their anthems. It's a very it's a more sort of more dangerous version, I think, of the Valley of Hope, which is the one, by the way, that was used in the first documentary, first episode of it. I'm just trying to go through these in my head. The one on Ancona, I think, is called Nature Summit. It's from Pixabay as well. The one on the Ancona ad for that duck channel, where the ducks are doing the chat channel. That's a main network slide, and that's actually from the Ardarius part. Yeah, these are actually pirate channels that come through my channels. I mean, it's all made up, but that's what it's based on. It's based on the idea that this network interrupts my main network at given times. And the funny thing about Ardarius, it actually allows certain pirate channels to broadcast. So yes, the Diffusion network is a pirate network. Should tell you that. Although in Diffarius, it's probably the main network. It's pirate on my network. But remember, it's all fantasy. It's all, you could say, stuff I just love doing. So, you know, don't take any of that seriously. It's all just made up in the end. And it's all just a bit of fun. Because I love creating stuff like this. I'm just trying to go through all these and bits of music. I maybe need to look back at my timeline. I'll do you an edit of all the music credits. When I say that, I'm literally going to read them out because I can't type very well. Okay, the missing bits of music were Beautiful Trip from the Fish and Chips advert, available off Pixabay. And the other one was Restaurant That Whippets Roll by Animal Audacity. That's my stage name. I composed that one, so I hope you especially loved that one. I'm afraid that one's not available for download. However, if you beg me, I might upload it here sometime for you. If you really would like it. There is actually one of my bits of music quite similar available on SoundCloud called Lost Monastery Where No Day Is Grey. You can check that out on SoundCloud. That is, I don't really use SoundCloud anymore now. But that's still up there from what I know. And that's a piece of music quite similar to that one that you've heard in the restaurant. The Wilder Asian restaurant. Those time. Okay, with all that said, I am now going to do something a little bit unusual. And that is I'm going to close down the episode. Yeah, you can tell I love this TV stuff. So, I'm going to now close down this episode, and I thank you for watching it, and I know it's been quite long, but the diffusion network does take a bit of time to close down. Nothing near the time it takes the main network to close down, and I thought I'd just let you know that. Goodbye.